Hello everyone, my name is Jaybird, and welcome back to Narcissu. There are ants in my room, and I don't quite appreciate their presence. It's quite annoying. They're all over my desk. I'm recording. So if you hear me stop talking for a second, probably means I'm killing an ant. Without any further ado, let's get right back to where we left off last time. Woo! Around when the sun started peeking out from under the clouds. The silver cope speeding along. No destination, no place to go, just running forward. No more worries about gasoline, but no more money either. Only about 2,000 yen left. Only enough for 3 to 4 more days at most of convenience store food. Alright, so now what do you want to do?
質問の意味がわからない。
I mean that we have no more money left.
だから
Look, you... Her appearance, as unchanging as ever. And this conversation we were having while eating rice balls bought at a convenience store not long ago. Finally, the fact that even if we were driving along this, we were using up gasoline little by little. Maybe it might have been better to just stay still without doing anything at all. But it was impossible for me to stay still without doing anything, without shooting for anything. And I kept driving with those feelings at heart. There's an ant, and I killed it. Flick it away. I don't want no ant corpse on my finger the whole time. If we just kept driving on normal highways, we'd run out of gas in about 3 days. Likewise, we only had enough for 3 to 4 days worth of food with the 2,000 yen we had left. Oh, there's a dog in my room. She's trying to take a chocolate wrapper, and she took it. It's empty, but she's gonna have a party with that. She literally broke down my door and came in here just to take that and fucking left. Thought she would say hi and give me lots of kiss, but nope, she fucking left. Okay, I'm getting distracted by lots of factors in my life, and I do not appreciate that. I don't quite appreciate that. I don't quite appreciate all these distractions. Stop distracting me. Likewise, we only had enough for 3 to 4 days worth of food with the 2,000 yen we had left. We were obviously going to become too poor to do anything soon enough. Hey, do you want to try going to this Awaji Island? No reply. She just kept staring out the window as per usual. I think I might want to. Killed another ant. Motherfucker keep coming on my desk. Stop it. You're gonna die. Okay. Why? Well, that's... Oh, I guess she said why, but I didn't hear her say anything. Oh well. Well, that's... It wasn't as if we'd escaped from 7F with any goal or destination in mind. Because east or west, no matter where, anything was fine with me. But maybe that's why I wanted a goal and a destination. Because anything was fine with me. Woo, pretty. Around when the daylight had given over to the darkness of night, I had stopped the car in the parking lot of a pachinko parlor. Don't know what that is. Obviously, I wasn't planning on winning any money through pachinko or slots. Oh, I guess it's kind of like a casino? Is that correct? I don't know. That's what I'm guessing. If I'm wrong, tell me. I'll look it up. I'll Google it. Not right now, though. Because that will be distracting. I'm distracting myself! Okay. I knew that there wasn't much I could do on just 2,000 yen alone. But if I were skillful enough, I just might be able to swipe 10,000 or 20,000 yen. Okay, sorry. I'm bad at numbers. That was my guess. I'm used to the little, you know, the little comma, you know, a comma every 3 digits. Anyways, that was my guess based on the many times I'd been to pachinko parlors in the past. If only I had that much, we'd be okay in the first place, and we might even be able to get to Awaji Island on that amount. And so I told her about the plan that I had just thought up. Oh my god, she's gonna be like, no, motherfucker. How about it? Want to try it out?
Yeah.
No. Okay. Very well. I'd expect it, but she shut me down immediately. I hadn't hoped that she'd cooperate with me in the first place. And I told her about my plan as a fait accompli. Not because I wanted her aid in it. What does that even mean? There's another ant. Killed it. Okay, back to game. Not because I wanted her aid in it. There's another ant on my computer. Caught it, killed it, dead. On my finger. On my finger. Okay, off my finger. Okay. Focus. We're playing a game here. The game should be more interesting. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's just ants and dog and ants and ants and ants and... Okay. I'm okay. Focus. And I told her about my plan as a fake apology because I wanted her aid in it. Alright then. Then wait here. I got out of the car and strode into the pachinko parlor alone. Ooh. It was more crowded than I'd thought. Oh really? Lots of pachinko balls, lots of people, and more importantly, cash boxes crowded everywhere. As good a place as any. And thinking this, I headed over to the slot machines. I inspected them from the corridor for a while. And after having finished my survey, I focused on one set of machines. Lots of middle-aged salarymen, alright. Up to 4 boxes at their feet and up to 2 on racks above them. And an empty stand of separating each of them. From what I'd seen before, these men hadn't come with acquaintances or friends. This satisfied the requirements. Perhaps in a place like this, no one would notice if I swiped one of those cash boxes. Ooh. And in a store like this, each one probably held 20,000 yen or so. I told you guys I'm bad at reading numbers. And with just that much, I just kept waiting there for one of the salarymen to go to the bathroom. After a little while, after roughly 30 minutes had passed, a salaryman finally stood up from his seat. After I'd tailed him a bit to make sure he was going to the bathroom, I dashed back to the stand that he occupied, and watching the people who were hitting the slots and at the attendants, I slowly approached that stand. Then, so as not to raise any suspicion, as if it were the most natural thing in the world, like childbirth, I swiped one of those cash boxes underfoot. Clink, clink, clink. That moment, coins scattered everywhere with a thunderous noise. I'd been meaning to pick it up. No, really, I really had picked it up with my very own hands, but they were unable to bear that weight. and the cash box crashed onto the floor. Now it's a crash box. Everyone turned in my direction to see what the commotion was all about. I got the feeling that someone was shouting. I got the feeling that someone was running toward me, but that was all behind me. I had already bolted and was less than 2 meters away from the entrance of the establishment by then. Slam. Pant, pant. I put the engine in ignition in a hurry and floored the pedal. And when I spun the wheel to make my hasty getaway, just then, wham! Crunch, crunch. I'd run against the curb or something as I turned to get my getaway. Thus the horrible crunching sound. But I accelerated onto the road before me without giving it a second thought. Why was that hard to read? Oh, hell yeah. Pant, pant, sigh. My suddenly constricting, out-of-breath chest in the silver cup speeding out of the daylight and into darkness. I was concerned about the crash a little while ago, but I had to distance myself from that place now. And soon, after 10 minutes of this, a far distance away from that pachinko parlor, I stopped at some roadside and started to get out to inspect the damage.
大丈夫？
Yeah, it doesn't look too serious. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Oh, there's another ant. Killed it. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Flex tape. Get some flex tape. She sounded slightly worried as she called out to me. I answered her as I inspected the damage. That's a lot of damage. There was just a bump in the rear fender and a small crack in the muffler. That's a lot of damage. Didn't look as if there would be any problem driving this. No, that's a lot of damage. You need to get some flex tape for that. I love John Tron. I let out a sigh, somewhat relieved. That sucked. I thought back at what had just happened at the pachinko parlor. I'd slipped up there, but had I been a little more skillful, I might have pulled it off. And the reason I wasn't able to hold onto that cash box was because it had been a while since I'd lifted something heavy. If I'd held on to it with all my strength at the outset, I might have been able to make it.
勘違いしてるわね。
Huh?
今のあなたは以前のあなたとは違うはず。
She spoke as if she'd seen straight through me. But that kind of weight.
同じように考えない方がいい。
Perhaps she was right. I didn't want to admit how changed I was. Fair enough. I hadn't anticipated at all that I could grow this weak. Then, what should I do? No answer. Eyes turned in silence toward the window to stare into the dark night sky. This was probably the way she was telling me to give up. Hey! That was the end of chapter 3. Neat. Looks like there's only one more chapter left here. So we'll be doing that in the next episode. But that's the end of this episode. I like how it actually ended in one video, and I didn't have to continue it in another video only to see, like, oh, there's only 2 minutes left of that chapter left. Oh, okay, we'll continue going with the next chapter. If you like this episode of Narcissu, leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely. Bye-bye!